So, my people, Sowore finally reacted concerning what happened today in the court about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter. According to Sowore, he said that he warned against this trial, that you cannot try a case that is not triable. Even they tried to enter into the court to see how the proceedings was going, but DSS refused them. So a lot of people have been reacting, which a lot said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu overreacted. Like, when you imagine the condition Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is right now, this man has been in DSS custody for more than 3 years. Like, how do people even expect him to be cool in the court, knowing very well that this injustice against him? Like, injustice for one is injustice for all. Just as I always said here, that we all are victims, it's just a matter of time. Right now, you may be thinking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just fighting for himself. No, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just fighting for all. So if anyone is blaming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for the action that he took today in the court, like, you're supposed to be blaming yourself, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me allow you guys to just listen and hear what Sowore said here, as well as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legal team.
We are done. You are done. Go back to your office now. You are done. Go back to your office. There's no need to for fight. No. Hey! Stop it! No! Stop it! No! Come on! What's that now? What's that? This is not your office. This is not my house. You don't mean it. What is the outcome? You know, they pass that for police. There is no name to not call the police. After the adjourns, so Nnamdi Kanu, so my it's understandable that you want to make money. It's understandable. But beyond that, there's nothing left. The case has been over before it was over. Okay. It's on now. Yeah.
So are we good?
Yeah.
That's good. Yes, sir. How do you react to what happened in the court today?
First and foremost, I like to let Nigerians know that even though I came there for even a personal court matter, and I hope to attend the DSS who are taking over this courtroom to not allow me to the premises. But I've just been briefed by the able lawyers representing Nnamdi Kanu that he totally and thoroughly exposed the Nigerian judiciary today, the underbelly of the judiciary. And we didn't need to get to this point. We had warned from the beginning when this trial started, this farcical trial, that you cannot try a case that is not triable in the court of law. People who are aspiring for freedom, which is recognized worldwide, is recognized by laws and treaties. It's even recognized, I think, by their 1999 constitution that every Nigerian have the right to associate with whomever they want and express themselves freely. And these are cases that has become a bone in the neck of Nigeria because Nigeria refused to purge itself of a war that was needless in 1967 and that ended in which they themselves declared that there were no victors, no vanquished, or no victor, no vanquished. But the victors continue to vanquish their victims. So I'm here to say once again that if there's anybody who has sense in the government, today is the final day to sit down and release Nnamdi Kanu and stop wasting Nigeria's resources on a trial that you know cannot go anywhere. This trial has gone through all the courts of the land, except maybe I think it went to a magistrate court at the point when they first started. When they first started this charade.
So, what is the implication of today's? The
court cannot adjourn a case in which it has no jurisdiction. The judge has already made an order, a consequential order, that she has recused herself from this trial the last time. So you cannot not assume jurisdiction over a case from which you have disqualified yourself. That is a very simple legal matter. So, and she also cannot be a judge in her own case or court. She has been indicted by Nnamdi Kanu and lawyers that she's not fit to be a judge in this case. So adjourning the case is irrelevant. But I guess maybe she adjourned the case indefinitely to allow reason or oxygen to bring it to the brain of the people who are running Nigeria. hopefully they will, within that period of time, resolve this matter. I won't even say in the interest of justice, it's in their own interest. Yes. So because the Supreme Court and other courts have resolved the matter in the interest of what is limited justice in Nigeria. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Imagine if a judge say you are my brother. For that reason, I cannot sit on your case. I'm recruiting myself because I'll be biased. And then Chief Judge will bring it back to me and say, you must.
What happened this morning is uncalled for.
Go ahead.
Actually, what happened this morning is actually uncalled for. You can see how the defendant, Nnamdi Kanu, decided to represent himself. He asked the lawyers with the legal team that we should stop, that he wants to speak. Because Nnamdi Kanu is feeling that Nigeria is not fair to him. He's just a human rights activist agitating for self-determination with reasons. And one expected the federal government to address all those reasons that gave rise to this agitation. Of course, we also discovered that some other persons that are having this similar issue within Nnamdi Kanu. I'm talking about the offense of terrorism, Sowore from the west, the president of Mieti Allah Kato from the north, Sondibo. Their own has been settled. Why is Nnamdi Kanu still in the detention? And the people are saying that it's because he's an Igbo. Buhari did it because he's the president. Now Tinubu has come from the west. And this is not good for this country in any way. So we feel that there is still a room for them to withdraw these charges and so that we have peace. Of course, you now discover that the Court of Appeal, non-Court of Appeal is sitting in the whole of Southeast. The judges, the federal judges in the Southeast, judges of National Industrial Court, Federal High Court, Court of Appeal, they are not sitting because of the threats given by some persons saying that there is no justice in this country. So you can see how what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. I tried, though as a lawyer, is uncalled for, but I try to see his feelings.
Now, we saw your client use so many unprintable names.
Yes, of course, which I did not consent to. Of course, because what we are, as a lawyer, we have our rules of ethics. And you discover that when we are trying to calm him down, he said that we should sit down and walk away, that we should not represent him again. So he decided, so he's not a lawyer. So, and I think the judge and the federal government understand, because many people have applied to the federal government. They are many other persons have applied, has begged the federal government, please use political means to resolve this particular matter, releasing Nnamdi Kanu so that we have a peace. So, and now the judge, on the issue of the judge recusing herself, there is a subsisting court order. That's what Nnamdi Kanu said. One expected the judge to first of all set aside that order. I heard them say, you give the order, you have the right to set aside the order. And even that to set aside the order, you to have now give way for you to have jurisdiction into the matter. Thank you and God bless you.
So does it mean now you no longer represent?
Except he called us and asked us to continue. From what is in the court now, he has, maybe because of today's proceedings, are you going to say, because I have a letter he gave me, and that letter has not been withdrawn. So if he wrote to me and asked me, I will withdraw.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Your name or comment?
Maxwell Opera is my name. A member of the
Do you react to today's proceedings? We've seen that the case could not even go on as planned, and now she has adjourned the case sine die. What's the way forward?
Well, there's no way this case could have gone on anywhere, because in the first place, the court had lost jurisdiction to sit over this case since September last year. So we came here today on a limited appearance. We appeared under protest out of utmost respect for the judge and for the court, to listen to the court as to the reasons why we were invited before the same court that was recused in September last year. Nigerian public needs to understand the nature of a recusal. A recusal comes as a court order, and even non-lawyers are aware that once an order of court is made, the only way you can set it aside is to take it on appeal. Nobody appealed this order. The order is extant and subsisting, is still valid, and we were invited today to be informed about some memo from the Chief Judge that we don't even have a copy of the memo. So our submission on the record is that the court stands recused until that order is set aside.
Now, sir, the judge, Justice Peter Yako, has adjourned this case, Senator. What is the implication for your client?
Well, Senator is a word of art for indefinite adjournment. So she had no business, the court, like I said before, even having the case before her today. So adjourning it, Senator or not, really, it doesn't apply. But remember that we had requested this adjournment Senator last year, but it wasn't granted.
So
but now,
next?
well, it's up to the judiciary and the federal government. We are not the prosecutor, we are the defense. You throw the ball to us and we catch the ball. We cannot reinstitute the case. Let them do the right thing. Our client recused the judge and the judge consented to the recusal through a coroner. So we await the day that this case will be recalendared before a new judge to try it. We are not afraid of trial, but we are afraid of injustice.
And aren't you scared that it might come back to her again? What if it's brought back to her court?
Well, under the Constitution, it shall be resisted. It will be unconstitutional to have the same judge who stands recused to recalendar the same case and try it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Honestly, the best thing Nigeria government need to do right now in order to save their face is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because as you can see, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do not even have any matter, like any case with them, because the court itself has already released and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And a lot of people are now saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's matter is going to end the injustice against any Nigeria. Just as I said before, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not just fighting for himself, is also fighting for Nigerians, because the level of injustice going on in Nigeria is really, really too much. So my people, I hope you guys had everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal team as well as Sowore said in this particular video. I would love you guys to leave your thoughts in the comment section, share the video, and also give this video a thumbs up as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next update. Goodbye for now.
Welcome to Adjourns News TV. Come on,